And welcome back to another video of Coffee and Stocks. In today's video, we are going to talk about a dividend stock that has been the dividend has been cut. But before we get started, can I please ask you guys to drop a like on this video, as well as press that amazing subscribe button. As always, you guys support this channel. I do thank every single one of you guys, and let's see if we can get to 33 views, because I think that's where I get stuck at. But anyways, the stock that I am talking about is AT&T. If you guys don't own any AT&T right now, it is completely fine, but it has taken a big dip recently. When I bought this stock, it was pretty low. It was under the 20 mark. Where is it? It was going for like $25, $24 or something like that. But today is what I'm gonna talk about, because it did open up at $33.50, which is way higher than what it closed on Friday at $32. And as expected, a lot of people were pretty hyped about it, so they were like, you know what, we're getting huge gains. But that was unfortunately not the the outcome, because it has had a 10.3% drop to the downside, which is pretty bad. But there is a way, there is a reason why. The dividend yield is at 6.63%, but unfortunately they have cut the dividend. Now, in other news of that, before we look into the dividends, AT&T admit it made a terrible mistake getting into the media business with Discovery deal. Right, so they're dealing with their own problems over there, and they spent $85 billion on Gobble Up just 3 years ago. AT&T said Monday it will spin off its media division, Warner Media, and merge with Discovery. The move joins household name media brands such as Warner Media's HBO and CNN with Discovery's HGTV, Animal Planet, Food Network, and TLC under one house. They were pretty happy about it at first, and then they were like, you know what, this is just a crappy thing that we shouldn't have gone into, which then lead to some other debt that they got into. As you know, obviously, as we read right here, shareholders in AT&T aren't quite sure just how to react on Monday's news that the company would essentially undo its $85 billion acquisition of Time Warner, which we just talked about right now. A deal that widely criticized when it closed in 2018. Now, indeed, shares in the blue chip technology giant popped as much as 4.8% in one point in Monday's early trading. However, those gains were pared back significantly by the early afternoon, as we saw right here. Just an incredible freaking downside. Income investors who have come to count on AT&T's generous dividends, which was at 6.5%, might want to hold their applause, right? Because they are thinking of cutting it down. What was that? I think they were counting on cutting it down to about 4% or something like that. Imagine this: AT&T increasing their dividends month by month, right? Not by a lot of pennies or anything like that, sometimes just 1 penny, half a penny, etc., etc. But they have quarterly dividends, right? As you guys can see, every quarter they have dividends: 48 cents, 49 cents, 49 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents, etc., 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 all the way to 52 cents, which was at 6.51%. Now, unfortunately, they're cutting it down, which is a lot of news to everyone else, because that kind of does hurt. That's why you saw that huge sell-off, because people don't want to get their dividends cut, or they think in their head that there is something wrong with the dividend, and they're going to start selling like crazy. What does this mean to you? And obviously, I am not a financial advisor, so please do not take my words as advice. What this means to you is that you could technically buy AT&T at a lower price than what it is right now. You already know that it could go as high as $33.88. Yes, it could go that high. It can go as low as $26. But nonetheless, AT&T, in my point of view, is a great company to have in your portfolio. You could own 100 shares of AT&T and start playing with some trading stocks. Trading options. You know, that is definitely something that a lot of people do because this doesn't fluctuate that much. Yes, today was a little different with this 10% sell-off, but it doesn't mean that you can't still play around with it because it does trade pretty sideways, right? So definitely think about that. Now in another news, if you guys have been following that hypeness of cryptocurrency, I will tell you that freaking Bitcoin has dropped so much. It is wild, right? In today's market, just today, right? We remembered when it was going for around $62,000 or $60,000 per coin, right? So unfortunately, Bitcoin for a lot of people has been melting. It has dropped to $43,580. That is just crazy. Negative $13,000 in a couple of days. It is wild. Now I will say this, you could still buy Bitcoin at a lower price, but I mean, it just seems like Elon Musk, you know, tweets about Bitcoin and it just goes to the downside. A lot of people have entered, as this says right here, a sell mode. Now if you haven't joined into Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency hypeness, you could wait a little bit because crypto, you know, I feel like it's going to keep dropping just a little bit more, which is nothing bad. You know, obviously people do, and big corporations are buying more of crypto right now because it is at a huge discount. But that is just some news that I wanted to talk about Bitcoin because it has been dropping like crazy. And I don't know if you guys know or if you guys have invested in Bitcoin yet. We have other cryptocurrency that has been on a hype like Dogecoin and Ethereum. But, you know, obviously just be smart about investing in your portfolio. Be smart with your money. Anyways. So I didn't want to do this video too long. I just wanted to talk about AT&T because I do own some stocks of them, and I do plan of buying some more at a lower price. If AT&T keeps dropping, obviously I'm gonna add more, but right now it still seems a little bit too high, even with this downside or this correction, I might say. But I do expect AT&T to come up if it drops way more, because I do think that it is a good company. Anyways, that was today's video. Hopefully you guys liked it. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, as well as press that amazing subscribe button. It will go a long way and support the channel, and I do thank every single one of you guys, and I will see you guys next time on Coffee and Stocks.